We got better tonight. We got better. It wasn't pretty for 40 minutes, but I saw us really focusing on some things that we've really been working on here for the last couple of weeks, and especially in the last couple of days, just one, executing our offense, really running things through, really executing and creating easy opportunities for each other. And I thought we really did a good job of that tonight. We had some people to step up and hit some big shots. I thought Taz hit a big shot down the stretch with her three. But just really been focusing on playing together, playing for each other, and just creating easy opportunities for each other. We were doing too much quick shot, one pass and a shot or no pass and a shot. And that's not who I want to be, So I thought we grew in that area. Right there, that 28 seconds left to go in the game, I felt confident. I felt good because we hang our hat on defense. And I told them when we went in that huddle, we are exactly where we want to be, because we're going to get one stop, we're going to rebound the ball, and we're going to finish this thing out. So I'm just super happy for the kids, glad that we were able to finish non-conference play out like this. And now we got to move on and really focus on what this is all about, and that's conference play, because we open up with a really good SMU on the road.
Coach, the fourth quarter seems like that was your ideal maybe scenario. You hold them to 7 points in the quarter alone, especially after they had just scored 22 in the third. How impressive was that for y'all to clamp down in the most important part of the game?
Yeah, that shows our growth, because it's, against UVA, you think back to that game and, we have a heck of a first half. And in the second half, we come out and we're not able to get any stops. And so to be able to, hold them, because they really went on a run. That's a good team. They were picked to win their league. They got a little bit of everything. They got size. They got strong guards that can shoot it or get to the rim. So I knew it was going to be a test for us defensively tonight, but I'm very confident in what we do, and our players are confident in it, and they're starting to build more confidence. And I think tonight, just us being able to get that stop down the stretch will show us that as long as we can defend, rebound, and share the ball, we'll see a lot more wins than we will losses this year.
How do you assess maybe at this point, you wrap up the non-conference schedule, and obviously this was a great way to win it. Do you feel like, or end it, you feel like you're on a high and, kind of up and down so far to some extent this year, but you obviously had a great outing tonight?
We played a tough non-conference schedule. There were no cupcakes in this 5-game stretch that we had, 3 Power 5s. It tested us. It showed us a little bit about ourselves. It tested our character, and I wouldn't do it any other way. I wouldn't change it. Even if I could see a crystal ball and they would tell me we'd end up 2-5, I'd still do it, because it's going to prepare us for our league. Our league is really good. You saw the other day, South Florida beating, knocking off Mississippi State. That's number 6. Central Florida has had several Power 5 wins. Houston has had several Power 5 wins. So we won't prepare ourselves for conference play if we don't play teams that are going to test us and challenge us. And I told the girls, this is the way it'll be. This is the way it'll be from here on out. And 2-5 is not great, but we played some really good competition. We learned a lot about ourselves, and we saw some things that we need to get better at. And I just think it'll help us when, next Wednesday and therefore on when we go into conference play.
Coach, you guys seem to really start the game off well tonight. But just talk about some of the ways that you prepared for VCU and their game plan tonight.
VCU it's almost like playing ourselves. They're scrappy. They hang their hats on defense. They get out. They run in transition. They have good guard play. They're a little bigger than us. But, I think Taniyah Chambers is holding her own. I think she's grown, and I think she's doing some really good things for us. But, we prepare as if we prepare for every team. We focus on us. We focus on our press. We focus on our matchup, putting a little bit more emphasis on the offense and really executing. But this week we really talked about let's get out and run. Let's turn these steals and these turnovers into offense. And I really saw our kids really trying to execute that, running their lanes, getting out, giving us rim runners. Maybe you don't score on a rim runner, but you open it up for somebody else. And I'm just proud to see that we were trying to execute the things that we've been working on, in practice.
Hey, Coach, one thing I'm kind of working on this week with you, and ask Coach Dooley the same thing tomorrow, but seems like this week, maybe nationally, and Coach K had a comment yesterday of just teams navigating through schedules in college basketball and how they're doing it, and is it working? And, just y'all haven't had a game canceled yet. I'm just wondering, do y'all enjoy the games? I don't want to say, is it worth it? But what's the sense that you have with your team at this point in the season of just how it's going? And are you just trying to play as many games as you can, or how do you kind of navigate through this, and especially kind of around the holidays right now?
I think for us, we just want to get out there and play. We want to compete. Just trying to teach the kids how to be competitive and how to win. And so we needed these games, and definitely we've been lucky that we were able to finish out our non-conference play and not get any games canceled. I thought Coach Corey McNeill did a really good job of setting up our non-conference play, and we kind of try to keep it close. So we didn't have to jump on any planes. We got on the bus and went places that we need to go. So I think that may be one thing that kind of helped us out a little bit, was kind of staying a little bit regional. And then obviously Georgia was a return from last year. But we've gotten lucky, and I can't say that for everybody else. We'll keep our fingers crossed and hope that we can continue to stay healthy, and hope that our opponents can continue to stay healthy as well.
Anything else for Coach McNeill? All right, we'll take questions for Taniyah now.
Taniyah, can you just speak on just getting a win, and especially at home? Y'all have had a few games here, and just what was it like to close that one out, especially a close game, kind of a close win? You think that was good for the team at this point?
It felt great to get this win, after our loss last week. But I was confident, and we were confident coming in this game because we had 2 hard practices coming into this. So, of course, it feels great to get the victory after all the hard work.
It seemed like VCU had the momentum there at the end of the third quarter, and then y'all reversed it. You hit a big 3 there in the fourth quarter, but y'all kind of took control in the final quarter. Is there anything you can maybe attribute to that, or what was the key, do you think, for y'all in the final 4 or 5 minutes of the game?
The main key was defense. Defense is what kept us in the game, and it's what made us win this game. Like I said, we've been working really hard at practice on this, crashing the boards and getting out on our lane. So implementing it and putting it in the game is what made us successful tonight.
Tonight, just piggybacking off of that a little bit. You guys were down going into the fourth quarter. What are some of the things that Coach was telling you and you guys were telling each other as a team to just help you pull out the win at the end of the game?
Coach was telling us, and we were telling each other, just never give up. Don't give up, and just keep pushing through. We've been in tough situations this season, and the best thing we could do is push through and trust our defense and trust our offense to flow.
Taniyah, how much are y'all paying attention? I think I saw some of y'all at the men's game the other night. They're off to a good start. Do y'all kind of piggyback off each other? Like, do you pay attention to what they're doing and vice versa? Do they pay attention to y'all's games, that type of thing during the season at all, or no?
Of course we support each other, but it's pretty tough now with the COVID-19. So we're not able to be as active with them, but of course we support from a distance.